So guys, we are back again with Jujutsu Kaisen chapters for this week, and I usually don't do the leaks, but I just had to. This week's chapter was just something else. It's probably the best chapter throughout the whole series. I was in middle of creating a video about Yuji and Sukuna's dichotomy and how the fight that is going on will end up, what is Yuji's potential, and I was going to mention everything else about the potential theories and everything. But as soon as the leaks has been released, I was just like, man, I had to speak about this. I'm just so hype about it. So let's get right into the leaks. So beginning with the chapter, we have Uraome and Sukuna discussing about Yuji in a flashback. Here Uraome is asking, why does Yuji has this kind of power or this kind of potential, kind of overpowering Sukuna in some aspects. To that Sukuna responds, and this is one of the theories that I was going to speak in my another video, but Sukuna ate his twin brother when he was in his mother's womb. So Yuji is the reincarnation of Sukuna's twin brother. This happened because Kenjaku somehow got hold of Sukuna's twin brother's soul and assimilated it with Yuji's soul, or he did some kind of sorcery with it. We don't know exactly, and I don't think we are gonna get some proper explanation about it. But the main thing about this is Yuji is the reincarnation of Sukuna's twin brother. So this is one of the biggest reveals in this series. But moving forward with the chapter, we get back into the fight and we see Sukuna and Yuji face off once again. After receiving that Black Flash last chapter from Yuji, I don't think Sukuna is that phased, but yeah, he probably has some kind of damage to him. As Yuji and Sukuna engage into the fight, we see Yuji hitting 2 consecutive Black Flashes on Sukuna back to back, which is like incredible. This is Yuji just tapped into his whole potential right now. But Sukuna grabs onto Yuji and throws him away to a kind of a pillar, and Yuji slices the pillar off. But the way he slices it off and throws it back on Sukuna is by using another curse technique, which is Mizushi. Now this curse technique is similar to what Sukuna uses for his cleave and dismantle. Yuji is now unlocking his innate curse technique, which is similar to Sukuna. Sukuna recognizes this and thinks that the curse technique has similar kind of result, but the way it is activated and the way that Yuji is using it right now is different from how he uses it. Moving on to the chapter, we see Ino having a flashback with the squad, where he is asking for permission if he can use Nanami's curse tool, and everyone agrees to it because Nanami trusted Ino more than anyone. We see Ino jump back into the fight between Sukuna and Yuji as he uses a dragon kind of curse spirit, which is a part of his curse technique, to attack Sukuna, but Sukuna easily slices off the curse spirit. As he's slicing off the curse spirit, he senses that Yuji is behind him, and Yuji hits Sukuna with another freaking Black Flash. By this, Sukuna is getting very agitated. Like, we have not seen Sukuna this enraged when he is fighting against someone. Of course, Sukuna gets entertained by his fighting any strong opponent, but fighting Yuji is making him enraged. Moving forward, we see that Sukuna destroys the landing between Yuji and himself and tries to catch Yuji off guard by throwing a punch onto him, but Yuji grabs hold of Sukuna's arm and punches him back onto the wall and punches Sukuna with another Black Flash. Yeah, so Yuji is going ham with these Black Flashes. Now, it was speculated in the last chapter, or not speculated, but rather told as a fact by the narrator, that Yuji will eventually have the highest record of hitting Black Flashes in the modern era. But yeah, I think this is the fight where Yuji achieves that record. Sukuna is baffled to see that Yuji is not even budged by the slashes that Sukuna is sending towards him, because whenever Yuji comes close to Sukuna in the close quarter combat and tries to punch Sukuna with his Black Flashes, Sukuna catches Yuji's face and point blank hits him with cleave and dismantle. But I think Yuji is using reverse curse technique here, as he is not getting phased by this, and he is landing another Black Flash on Sukuna. Now this is what, like 5th or 6th consecutive Black Flash that Yuji has landed on Sukuna. Coming to the end of this chapter, we see that Sukuna is highly enraged against Yuji as he is seeing Yuji performing such incredible feats in front of him, and mostly against him, because as Sukuna is full of pride, the things that Yuji is doing against him is very disrespectful for Sukuna. To that, Sukuna tries to counter Yuji, but Nanami's curse tool, which is thrown by Ino, hits Sukuna's face, which gives Yuji another chance to hit a huge black flash on Sukuna once again at the end of the chapter. So I think this is 7 consecutive black flashes in this chapter alone, and if we count the black flash in the last chapter, it will be a total of 8 black flashes so far. So if Yuji is going to continue this trend of hitting black flashes, which seems to be at kind of will, Yuji is going to be a broken character. I think he's going to surpass Sukuna eventually. As soon as I saw these leaks, I was shaking. This is the best chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. But again, let me know in the comments what do you think about this chapter, guys. This has been Adra. I will see you with another video probably tomorrow or thereafter tomorrow, whenever the official translations of the chapter drop. And yeah, we will talk more about it, and also I will be drawing another artwork of Yuji and Sukuna, or probably the highlights of this chapter. But yeah, this has been amazing. Adra here, peace out.